remember where my camera is. And welcome back to episode 2 of Mad Dog Gaming as we continue our quest in the Mojave. So, last time we left off, we just started in Goodsprings. We're gonna go loot Goodsprings. We're just gonna have a grand old time. This episode's probably just gonna be a nice, chill episode. Um, we're gonna just roll with it, look around, see what we can find. Um, Given our perks and all that good stuff that we picked in the last episode, and luck, I don't think luck is. I think it's at a 5 or a 4. I can't remember off the top of my head. So let's see how that goes. But how's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? How's everybody liking the episode so far? If there's anything that you guys want to see or anything you guys um, want me to change or mix up or anything like that, let me know. I'm still learning how to do the whole let's play thing. So, we're going to start the tutorial, or no, sorry, we're looting Goodsprings. Sorry, we're looting Goodsprings. So we're going to start on the far end of Goodsprings today. And we're just going to get right into it. We are going to at least do the outer side of the old Poseidon Energy. So we're just going to boink, boink. So, like we said last time, as we're just kind of running around, like we said last time, we were deciding on whether we were going to do an independent or Vegas playthrough. Now, I don't know really anything about a house or Vegas playthrough, independent Vegas playthrough, because I've never done one. I've honestly really only played NCR every time I've played, and that's only because I have never finished Fallout New Vegas to its completion. I've finished some of the DLCs, haven't finished all the DLCs on my own. So I figured that this would be a nice fun way to just have fun with New Vegas. It's, over 10 years old, And like I said, it's personally within the um, top five of my favorite games of all time. Box, hockey mask, camera, nothing here. We're coming back more than likely for the sensor module for Eddie. And once we get to the companions and stuff like that, I will more than likely meet all the companions and everything. If you would like me to deep dive into the companion quests, I will more than likely be doing those because, like I said, I already checked that. That's going to happen a lot where I'm going to backtrack just to make sure I got everything because I'm anal like that. And I just get super anxious to make sure I don't miss a lot of the skill books because sometimes my pick of perks and all that good stuff right off the bat is not very smart. So, now like I said, we're not going to loot the inside of a lot of the shops and bars and stuff like that, but like stuff like this on the outside that's not owned or not set to owned, that we won't lose karma. I mean, hell yeah, we're gonna loot it. What do you expect? So right now we're not gonna talk to Easy Pete just yet. You beautiful. Did you find yourself a friend there, Pete? Is he bothering you? Are you good? You got anything to say? What do you want, old man? What do you want? Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Now what? He's probably got a 357 Magnum, doesn't he? He has, yep, he's got the 357. Against the 9mm semi. He's old and experienced, so yeah, I'm gonna just kick this like a soccer ball. If for anybody who didn't know about that kind of physics in this game. Boink. Just soccer ball it into Goodsprings. There you go. There's something for the Brahmin to play with. So we're not going to do the graveyard yet because they still need a shovel, and we're not going to go into any of the shops or anything like that and, interact with any NPCs just yet. We probably, if we pass by Victor, we might talk to him just to talk to some NPCs and everything, just so we're not just, dicking around. But for anybody who doesn't know a whole lot or hasn't really looked around Goodsprings, there's a lot of, decent starter loot. You can probably find some different weapons aside from the DLC stuff. This I believe is... Did I miss a mailbox over here or anything? No. No. Okay, so let's go... Alright, let's go back to the main road. So that I can stay organized myself. We already looted the mailbox in Doc's house, and we already looted the upper half of Goodsprings. So this house is boarded up. Can't look into this one. We can look in the mailbox and yeah, take a knife. Or we can sell, always sell the knife or use it just in case. Coffee mug to make black coffee. I don't know if I have the survivalist points in that skill for black coffee yet. We'll have to look. Alright, this is all set to own like set. Is anybody here? So look at the compass, do a quick turnaround. Alright, nobody's here, so let's loot the house. So stuff that really doesn't benefit, but either it's like I'll pick up whiskey, just as a personal thing. Bitter drink. Yeah, does it cause any kind of addicting effects, bitter drink? If anybody knows, I'll probably be putting random questions like that. Aha, reading glasses. We do have pre-war hat. Oh yeah, cigarette. There we go. I always pick up loose cigarettes too because loosies you can always sell. Nope. Lockpick, dresser. Yep. Bobby pins. Always pick them up. Pre-war money. I always pick up pre-war money just in case there's something that need to pick up with it, or it's just always easy to sell. Electronic scraps, that's good to know. Let me turn the light on. Alright, well, I mean, we don't need it now, so let's head back out. Okay, so that house is done. So, four-way, let's go in a circle this way around. Sunny, during the tutorial, will give us... Oh, it's this guy's house. My bad, bro. Hey, yeah... This is Sunny's house, and for those of you who didn't put... So, if you go through the tutorial and you save the random Goodsprings settler from the geckos, and you come back here after the tutorial... I'm looting it now, so I won't have really any point to come back. Camera's here. I'm going to move this here, because I keep looking at this stuff over here for the camera reference. So, when you go back into this house and everything after you do the tutorial missions and stuff, you realize, oh, Sunny and that Goodsprings settler are actually a couple. And that's why she didn't know... I think, she was going down there either way just to check on her, when you think about it. Because, if nobody's supposed to be down there without pairs, then, either way, double check. But Garden Smokes, go and sell that, obviously. Oh, wow. You guys have a really sad, empty shack. Is there... I feel like there's a Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle cap. I know there's one here in Goodsprings somewhere. I think it's... No, this isn't... So this isn't the house. But it applies to that same... When you go into... I think it's this house over here, actually. No, wait. Yeah, I'll point it out when I actually know where it is. It's one of those things, once you see it, you're like, oh yeah, no, it's this one. Anything good? Rolling pin. Value. 1. No point in putting it in the inventory and, wasting space. Oh, there we go. 5 caps, meeting people, wonder glue. Yeah, sell that. So... There's nothing out that way. We have this house here. It might be this one. So, nothing in the mailbox. Goodsprings home. Alright. Anybody here? No? Alright, cool. This is... Okay, so this is Sunny and her... lover. Her girlfriend's house. I'll just put a girl... And there it is. So... as far as I know, if you don't bump into Malcolm Holmes, if you pick this up, I guarantee if you hang out in Goodsprings long enough, you'll bump into Malcolm Holmes. But there we go. There's our first Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle cap in Sunny's house in Goodsprings. Right here in the kitchen, there's a empty Sunset, there's a full Sunset, and there's the cap on the kitchen counter. So there you go. Single shotgun, some shells. Cabinet. I really don't pick up random civilian stuff like that. Just, yeah. Red X. Purified water, it's really good, but over time I forget to use it. And I always just stick to stem packs and, in the worst case scenario, stem packs, super stem packs, and buff out, really. I really don't use buff out. If I use any kind of major chems or anything in this game, it'll probably be Med-X and Psycho. Or anything related to the two. No jet. No jet. Jet to me is like heroin. Fuck that. No, I don't fuck with heroin. I do some wacky shit, but at the same time, we're gonna not talk to Victor just yet. We're gonna wait till maybe episode 3 to get into major NPCs just yet. I don't. It's quick dialogue, but at the same time, I'm just like, let's just loot this to get it over with. So weapon repair kit, that I believe is 5. So fission battery, scrap metal, the sensor module in the RV behind the shop in Goodsprings. I forget the name of it off the top of my head. 2 ammo crates in here. So there's basically a good bit of the stuff that you would need for Eddie in Goodsprings and probably in Prim if you travel around a good bit. But I, as like a nerd, even for my personal playthroughs, grab another one of these, grab another one of those. Yeah, just a bunch of random stuff I can sell off. So that we're going to wait for until the tutorial to go to the school. So from that point, I don't think there's a mailbox down here. So we'll go to this mailbox down here, and then from there, we have looted Goodsprings. So there we go. Alright, that actually took, from what I understand, a lot quicker than I would have thought. We came to this intersection. Did I get to this mailbox? I'm pretty sure. We'll double check. Yeah, iron. Okay. So, there we go. So, we looted Goodsprings for the, starter stuff. Major ammunition, weapons to sell off or to use. Some starter stuff that I would like to, pick up. All that good stuff. So, first quest is to talk to Sunny. Before we talk to Sunny, I always like to shoot the birds for the XP. And then when you think about it too, if you take... So, spoilers throughout this playthrough for the Fallout universe, from what I understand, either from playing the games or from watching the different lore videos from multiple different content creators here on YouTube, which I will be more than happy to link different videos in. There is... It's pointed out in Fallout 4 that birds are pretty much extinct and that they're a synth creation. Now, this is the West Coast. Now, is the influence of the Institute that crazy that they would have synth bird watchers, basically, all the way out here in the West Coast? Like, I don't know. I don't think the Institute's pretty powerful, in the Commonwealth and even into the Capital Wasteland. Being able to send Zimmer all the way to the Capital Wasteland to Rivet City just to try to find a rogue synth or an android, I guess, that they described it at that point for the model that it would have been. I don't know, but it's nuts. I don't know. Either way, it gives me XP, so we're gonna be blasting birds. I don't think they come up in vats. That's just the fun part, honestly, of it. But at the same time, it also builds... They also, I think, go towards the different challenges. Is it Lord of Death? Master of Death? Something like that. Chet. What's going on, my dude? Got 357 piece on you.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Tell me about some of the mods and special ammo you have, dude.
Weapon mods are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor.
I honestly didn't know that's how the game mechanic worked for that for the most part.
It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets.
I don't know anything about the people who attacked me. You know anything about that checkered jacket fuck that shot me in the face?
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
Ever been to New Vegas? You ever gamble? You know what? You look like you go to Gomorrah.
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the strip.
I honestly forgot that was part of his dialogue about Gomorrah. I was just dicking around. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Alright, so BB gun, knife. Oh, I can't sell stolen items, that's right. So I have a random single shotgun. Tribal armor, don't need it. Metal, don't need it. I usually go with the decent lightweight armors for the most part. Or I'll have a lightweight armor usually equipped at all times, and then switch to heavy when I go into any kind of major combat. So anything major that I can sell him. Nope. Baseball glove, all these cartons of cigarettes, coffee mug. And BBs. And there we go. So with the loot throughout Goodsprings, right off the bat, and with some of the stuff that personally that I don't need in this, in you know how I play the game and everything, almost 500 caps right off the bat. You know, that's not bad in my opinion. So let's see what he has. 9mm pistol. Oh man, I sold my pistol by accident. I mean, I'll pick up both of my. There we go. That we'll take a loss there. Recharger rifle, shovel. There we go. Leather armor. We'll pick up the leather armor just as a backup, or I'm sorry, just as a backup. Any decent meds or anything like that? Salesman's weekly, stem packs. Holy shit! Didn't realize how many he had. Let's try 2. No. Oh shit. 6. There we go. Yeah, because we need more stem packs, honestly, after accidentally wasting some of them. We're just going to get rid of some of the, buff out. I forgot that was sitting in there. Lad's Life, let's keep that in there for, you know, making shit later on, because I'll try to be making stuff for the most part. Alright,
Thanks.
There we go. Talk about Mr. House.
I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
I guess, but at the same time, somebody that creepy and mysterious and powerful watching you, it's... I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, let me know what do you got.
They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
Oh, wow. That's neat. Thanks, man.
Take it easy now.
Yeah, you too. Appreciate it, dude. Alright. Yoom-ba-doop. Have a good one. And have a good one. So, let's talk to Victor. Let's go thank our bot friend. I think this robot boy, is he over by his house still? I can't see that far. There's this guy and Brian, the big horner sitting here. So let's get close to the house. Can't see him yet. I see the door. I can't. Yep, there he is. He hasn't come up on the compass yet, so let's see how far it takes. Perception's this far out. Bob. So to detect an enemy, there's Victor. They're right there. For those of you who can't see, he's right there. So we're going to walk a little bit, and bam. So right about here is where I will be detecting enemies. This far out. That's when they'll hit my sensor. Not a bad range. If like I'm kind of eyeing it at the moment to get an idea of where with Goodsprings and everything. So yeah, that's not a bad. Oh, jeez. Like keeping that in mind right there. If there's enemies past that ridge, right now, then I'm fucked. Then he's past the house for a little bit. Then I'm fucked. That's not. I don't like that. I don't know how I feel about that for now. Let's see how it goes. Yo, Vicky boy. Oh, I forgot I don't have the pistol equipped. So let's fix it up and damn. Let's put the bitter drink up here. Hey, Vic.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Hey, thanks for digging me out of the dirt, dude.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
Hey, how did you find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Oh, nice. Do you know anything about the guys who got me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
How'd you end up here anyway, Bum?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that,
Trying to fix
I
the
can't
mic.
quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
Huh. Hey, I've never seen a type of robot like you before. What are you?
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
I'll make sure to do that. Hey, appreciate it, man. Have a good one.
Happy trails!
To you! South Park fans. Duct tape. Alright, well, we talked to Victor. We talked to Chet. Sold some stuff, got some caps, bought some stuff, lost some caps. And now we're gonna just go out and see what we need to pick up. So let's go, and you know what? It was enough of a time, so let's knock out the tutorial. We're gonna go talk to Sunny. Grab the pistol. What else do I have equipped? My grenade launcher equipped immediately. That usually is not it, but just with the weapons that I had immediately, I just like to get that stuff situated. You're to the Prospector Saloon. H&H Tool Company. You need a power drill? We got you. You need a stapler? You don't have to go to Staples for that.
Cheyenne, stay.
Let's get your good
Don't worry.
fucking dog
she
out
won't
my
bite
face.
unless I tell her to.
I hope fucking not. Excuse me. Hey, Doc said that you can teach me how to fucking live out here.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Alright. Wait, behind the saloon? I mean, I'd been in situations like that before. Listen, is your dog gonna watch? Ooh, I forgot that there's some magazines and stuff sitting here. What's this one? What is it? Ooh. Sorry, I'll risk that karma for fixing things. With some of the weapon deterioration in this game and all that kind of goofy shit. Anything in the bathroom? No. Might as well have a look around while we're in here. I know I want to grab this 357 that's sitting here, but I can't most of the time seem to get to a point. Oh, wait. I just realized. If I can move. Why did I never think of this before? I am really fucking dumb. If this works, I'm gonna hate myself. Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. That was stupid. I don't know why I never thought of that before. Because I've always just waited and tried to figure out how to get around this guy. And when Trudy is at the bar, I've always tried to figure out how to just snag the pistol without getting detected. Just so I had a 357 at the start. Because a lot of times, like we saw, Chet doesn't have one right off the bat to buy. And usually 357 is the main pistol I usually carry for my NCR technically playthrough. But at the same time, but we're more or less gonna have a use of a wide variety of weapons depending on the situation, basically. So let's hop up here and talk to Sunny. Hi, Cheyenne.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
This controller isn't the greatest with certain controls.
That's
There
the right
we go,
idea.
one.
Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
And this sway doesn't help. Ah, come on. I'm trying. There we go. Oh, say like I'm move. There we go. Oh, really? That last shot had been dead on. Come on. Come on.
Nice shot.
There we
Well,
go.
that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn.
All right. Do we want to go through the gecko stuff and everything like that? To be honest with you, no. We're not going to go through it just for the fact that, one, I've already done it 100,000 times. I really don't want to do it again. And two, it's a lot of gecko meat and stuff like that, not a whole lot of stuff. I think there's caps involved, but we can always earn those back with other
Suit
quests.
yourself. Hope this helped you some. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good. Hey, do me a favor. She'd be cross with me.
Appreciate it. I think one of the only other major things is that you miss out on learning how to make healing powder, but at the same time, it's Sanderroot and oh yeah, I gotta go check. Oh wait, hold on, we gotta talk to Sunny real quick before we do anything else because if you talk to her, she she already went inside. Hi, Cheyenne. Damn it, I was trying to catch her before she went inside. Because you can talk to her, and she can give you some local map markers before you can go out from Goodsprings. She's more or less like your this is your how to start kind of beginner
If you
character.
don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind.
Sorry, Cheyenne.
Now, if you're not going to buy
Cheyenne?
something, get out.
Damn it, Cheyenne.
Hello.
I'm trying to listen to this conversation. Well, I'll talk to Trudy now.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Hey, what's going on? What are you guys talking about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where's
He's
he
holed
now?
up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Why not just kill Cobb and just get him the fuck out of town? Powder Gagers will probably piss off once you kill off and cut the head off the snake.
You mean murder him? That's not our way. Even if Cobb is scum, he can bluster and threaten all he wants.
What are you guys gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Never mind. Let's talk about something else.
All right.
What happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
Okay. Hey, I'm trying to track down the guys who shot me in the face. Do you know anything about it?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor
Go
by
hand me a
accident,
lollipop.
and it hasn't been working since.
Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why's that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
Great! Do you know where they were headed at all?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Alright. Hey, do you want me to take a look at your radio?
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world, and that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Yeah, not a problem. Hey, I appreciate it, Trudy. I'll talk to you here in a bit.
Be careful out there.
Alright, too. Alright, radio. Let's see. Broken radio? Repair it. Hey.
Feeling thirsty? Yeah,
There you
I
go.
heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
Not a problem. Appreciate it. Nah, I don't have enough for more caps.
You're welcome.
It's all good.
Be careful out there.
Alright, take it easy. Alright, so now after we survived the gunshot wound to our face, after we talked to Sunny Smiles at Goodsprings and got a new rifle, and she at least helped us get our bearings back as far as shooting, we now find ourselves trying to hunt down the man that shot us in the face. And at this point, too, we are now in a small town in the middle of the Mojave Desert. This is the Twilight Zone. No, I'm just kidding. But, so right now we're just going to go town to town as the main story progresses and everything, and help out quest-wise within the area. So first off bat, we're going to take part in the Battle of Goodsprings, I guess, is the technical blah, blah. So, we will go from here. We will stop at this point. We will save, and we will catch you guys on the flip side. Check it out for episode 3. We're going to be going through and helping out Ringo out of Goodsprings, getting the powder gangers off his ass. Like I said, we're still going to try to figure out whether we want to do House or New Vegas, but either way, we are still going to do whatever we can for the general benefit of the Mojave. And when you think about it, too, he's trying to just get the Crimson Caravan, which Crimson Caravan's crooked, but at the same time, before we know it and actually learn about it, yeah. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in to this episode. My name is Tyler Smith, and this is Mad Dog Gaming. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. As always, may God, may the earth, and may the Force be with you always.